Hello everyone, in this course I'm going to show you how to install WordPress in your host. In our last lesson I discussed on how to get a domain name, and if you have not watched that video I suggest before watching the video you check out that video. I'll be dropping a link below in the course. If you are watching this from YouTube you can subscribe, and if you are watching this from our website course you can also subscribe through the article below. So I suggest you watch that course before starting this lesson, because that lesson will be the building ground for you to understand what we are going to be doing here in this particular lesson. So you must watch that lesson first on how to get a domain name. So after getting domain name, like I said before in our previous course, one thing in getting a domain name, one of the criteria you must look for, you should look for a domain name that has a cpanel, that we call a control panel, because it will help you make your life very easy working with WordPress and other, even with other coding and the rest, because it gives you some API, like you have a PHP code online and all this stuff like that. So one of the criteria of a good hosting company is the availability of a cpanel, control panel. So with the control panel you can be able to do a lot, like install WordPress just with one click and just like that. So every control panel, every website might have a similar control panel as this, like we are seeing here now, but though some differs, like what Bluehost control panel differs from this particular control panel. Why? So like in the Bluehost you will just see the WordPress icon on your control panel like this, so you can just click on it and install WordPress. Though there are two ways of installing WordPress. One is to install it from your control panel, another way is to install WordPress locally on your machine and upload the files to through FTPs into your host. I will be touching that later, but I want to just do it a one-click installation from your WordPress. Is more very easier for you to do. So, and another way is to be able to upload it to your online file manager here. You can upload it here, but we're not going to be using that. We're going to be doing a one-click installer. So if you don't see WordPress just locally written on like where all this now here, so if you look for softaculous apps installer, so when you see this for softaculous app installer, is WordPress built inside as well. So you can just look for when, if it's in your hosting, your cpanel, you just click on it, and from there you can be able to install WordPress. So we are going to be using this to install WordPress on our domain to be able to start developing a WordPress site in minutes, and it's very easy to install because, so this is WordPress here, and there are other pre-built scripts here like Joomla, Durable, and a lot of other web design scripts which can use for, like Dolphin is a very good networking site script which is very good to for like forum company, and I really love working with it as well. So do, but I want you all to subscribe if you want to be good in using all this, because we'll be taking course on them one after another as well. As if we are done with WordPress, we'll be talking about Joomla, Durable, and the rest. So I will urge you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and you should follow our course on our website to subscribe. I will notify you if we begin any of these courses. And as well, we'll still be doing some coding courses. Because of time, let me just quickly dive into installing WordPress. So with this WordPress here, you can just click on this install button and you wait for it to load up. So you will learn get on this screen here, so you can decide on where to install WordPress. You can decide on where to install WordPress. So here this is the latest version of WordPress. You can start to install but this is the latest, so you will stick to that at this particular time. So you can try to install WordPress. Since you don't have an LLC certificate, you just, I want to install it on this one, but you can still leave it the same way and you can still change it later. Well, let me just, I really prefer installing it on this. So leave everywhere empty, just leave everything the same way and scroll down. You can name here whatever you want, but you can still leave it the same way, because you can still change your site name and description. You can still change it later, so you can leave it the same way. So on this part now you just have to put your name, which you will need later. Okay, I want to use blog guru. And let me see. Okay, I'll be installing it on this. So this is the email that we use to log in, and you can decide to change this password, but you can change it later, but it depends on you. But I would like it to remain the same, so I'll just copy it and save it, which you can change later. Let me just save it somewhere so that I can be able to get it when I need it. So you can just move down, and you see here you leave all this place the same way. If you need to authentication method, but just leave it the same way and move down. You can start to choose a theme now, but I just want to leave it same way because you can choose a theme after installation. So you click on this install button here and wait for a few seconds before you know WordPress is already installed on your save and the domain name. So you can start develop. So you see WordPress is installed already. So this is your control panel to go to your dashboard where you start working with WordPress, posting your blog post and things like that, editing and a lot of things with your WordPress. Decide what you want to do with it. So but let's just see what the interface will look like. What people who will search on a domain name, this particular domain name here now, not.epzy.com will see. So just click on, let's see what people will search for this website now will see. This is what they will see. This is what they will see for now. But if you want to work on your particular, you can click here and we'll move it to your dashboard, your WordPress dashboard. So this is your WordPress dashboard for now. This is where you will be working on your, we'll start working on with WordPress. So that's how easy it is to install WordPress on your domain. So let us refresh this. So this is what you see on your when you install WordPress. This means this WordPress will start with hello world, welcome to WordPress. This is your first post, edit or delete. So we will not be we'll be working on this later. So I want you, if you are watching this from YouTube, you can subscribe, or if you are watching from our course, you can drop your email, subscribe to our email list that can notify you when we start working on WordPress. Or you can move to the next section if you are taking our courses step by step. You can move to the next section to be able to assess on how we start working with this dashboard here, and we will be adding themes and be able to edit and start posting if you want to go into blogging and start building websites step by step, different type of website from hosting and different type, just different type of e-commerce website. We'll be discussing how to deal them as well. So it depends on you. So please subscribe and do share this video if you are watching from YouTube as well. But if you really want to get more understanding, I suggest you join our online course to get full tutorial step by step guide, not dabbling from video to video. And it's a very cheap course on our website. You can, our website link is below the comment, so you can start learning how to design with WordPress and other terminology from scratch, from coding as well. So you should not be dabbling from YouTube video to YouTube video. For you to have better understanding with our course, we are going to arrange everything, get PDF of ebooks, and as well you read directly and you take it step by step to be able to understand what you are doing. Because when you take courses step by step, you will be able to get what you're doing on time and be able to understand it better. So that's what we do in our website. We're able to make people understand the course better. So if you want to, you can check our course out on our website, and as well subscribe to our YouTube channel. You get more updates when we post new videos. Thank you very much.